Video, I want to talk about something that's been on my mind. I guess it comes and goes, but lately a lot more. And I actually even made a video about it, and I think I deleted it because the video just went on too long. But it's about when you do something that is against your own character, and there's consequences to it, and it's unusual that it happens. Okay, here's an example. When I was in junior high, we had junior high back then, so I would have been between the ages of 11 and 13. Now I was always tall, a tall girl, and in school in junior high, the guys were finally starting to catch up with me. Anyway, I call myself a gentle giant. I always have been a gentle giant. And I was walking along the sidewalk where the buses picked up students, where it dropped off students. It was a long sidewalk, with an awning and everything on it. And I was walking through there. I have no idea why. But, and I was thinking about that I was looking good, and I was, walking good, and I was feeling real proud of myself and everything. And I was walking through there, and all of a sudden I fell down. I just tripped and fell. Okay, that's one of them. And now I'm 54, so that was way back then. And just this past summer, July 19th, I was walking on the sidewalk again, not the same place, but I was walking on the sidewalk and doing exercise, walking, and I saw my neighbor driving, down the road. She was driving real slow because they have cars on both sides, and I was thinking I should wave at her, and my thoughts were kind of fast. I was thinking, but yeah, if I do, she's not going to wave back because she's snobby. And I've only met her, I think, once. I wouldn't even be able to recognize her. Okay, I just met her once, and that's it. But she's never outside, or, her husband's like, he must be on the neighborhood watch because he's watching everything. But, and he'll tell us everything going on. We don't ask. Well, he tell, Adam, but not me. I don't ask. I'm usually never around him. But, so anyway, she was coming down the road kind of slow, and then right when I looked up to wave and to see, to verify, basically, I tripped and I fell and I busted both of my knees really bad. Okay, and the reason I tripped, as far as what I tripped on when I was on the sidewalk, was that one of the slabs was lifted up on the sidewalk. Okay, and if you want to know, I don't know if she waved. But when I fell, I fell on both my knees, and I kind of rolled over to the grass, and the grass was wet, and it was like a total disaster. But I did notice this young girl, and I was thinking, she's not even looking to see, but I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to move. And, so my thoughts were negative about my neighbors, okay, which is against my character, you see. The girl was probably a teenager. I don't know who she is because she was on the other road. But, I shouldn't have had such negative thoughts about people, I don't even know. You see what I'm saying? It's just not right to think that way. In my own way of looking at things, I shouldn't have been thinking so negative about them. Now there were other times in my life when something similar, at least I think so, but these are the only two that come to mind right now. But the feeling is still there, like if I do something that, like I said, in my own judgment, on my own way of thinking about it, that I shouldn't do, because I was always like raised to be humble, to be a good, decent kind of person. And I don't even know if I would say raised, it's just like the belief was there so young. A lot of it I got from church. I didn't have the negative experience other people had in church at all. My church, the people were very holy, and they were very good examples. So I didn't have any negativity really attached to the actual people from the church. So anyway, back to this of doing something you know it's not right, I guess. But see, even when I was a teenager, I don't know if my, that was a long time ago, if what was in my mind was that I shouldn't be thinking that way. It could be subconscious. I was. Because some people would say that you kind of cause it yourself. No, I don't. I ain't caused either one of those that I know of. Not like, subconsciously hurt myself. No, I don't think I would do that. Just not something I would think anybody would do. So, give yourself a wake-up call. I don't think it would involve hurting myself. So, I don't know. When thinking about this again, it made me really think, I've been changing my views on a lot of things. Not really changing, but just like going down a longer road or going more down the road, something with them than where I was before, adding more to it. But yeah, I've been thinking, that maybe there is, I never was too fond of the thought of that everybody had a calling. I don't know why I had that thought. I guess I never, I would think about it every blue moon, but I wouldn't really think it all the way through. And like I said, I've been studying, more about, Christian beliefs in having a gift. I think they are also called talents, gifts and talents. And so yeah, that all started to combine. Okay, and overall, I would say that to go down the road a little bit more with this is that I could have easily slipped into, pardon the word, no pun intended, slipped into the, going the wrong direction. Even as starting as a teenager, not even a teenager, I could have been preteen, and feeling so, so much about the way I look. Okay, it's kind of narcissistic, Instead, that wasn't my path. That's not the way I was supposed to go. Then just recently thinking really bad about my neighbors I don't even really know. You see? So, it's like, no, maybe it was some kind of wake-up call. You see? Don't go down that path. So, does that make any sense to anybody? Okay, so anyway, I've been thinking a lot about these kinds of things lately, and I could blame it on anything or claim it that anything is pushing it. Like the season. Christmas is coming soon. But whatever it is, if you haven't noticed, I'm really changing my channel. This channel used to be all about shopping, and I got major burnout from it. I don't even know if I haven't put up a video about me experiencing burnout yet. That could be another thing. That is not my calling. It was really just all I knew when I first started doing videos, pretty much all I knew. But my thought 3 years ago, a little over 3 years ago, was that I wanted to do more on this kind of stuff. But I never got there. It's like a long road for years, you see. Anyway, what are your thoughts on that? What about you? Have you actually experienced something like that? And when? And what did you do about it? That kind of thing. Anyway, if you want to talk about it, leave a comment below. If you want to subscribe to this channel, click on the circles. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click on the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, and share if you would. And I'll talk to you all in another video. Bye.